but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotions.
All right. So, what is anti-differentiation and how is it related to what you did in your Join My Quiz? Well, anti-differentiation is also called integration. This is the process of reversing differentiation. And that's what you did a while ago, right? You were given the derivative and you're asked to look for the original function. That in itself is what we call anti-differentiation. But there are also certain rules that we will be following. Again, anti-differentiation is the process of reversing differentiation. Kaya nga siya anti-differentiation. And then another term for this is called, it is also called integration. If you would remember at the start of third quarter, at the start of this semester, I told you there are 3 branches of calculus. We have DiffCal or differential calculus. That's what you've been learning, starting with your limits until related rates. And now we're entering the second branch, which is on integration. Integral ang tawag doon. Tapos yung pangatlo, diff-ec, hindi na natin naabutan yon, but it's a combination of both integral and differential calculus. Ayan yung mga itsura nila, ma'am. Totoo ba? Yan yung pag-aaralan natin. Okay lang yan. Kasi a lot of my students tell me na mas gusto nila yung integral, itong anti-differentiation, kasi mas madali daw siya kesa differentiation. So I think that's something to look forward to, no? Kasi you already know the answer, you already know how to check whether you got the correct answer or not. And that I will let you see that in a while when we begin with our examples, okay? So anti-differentiation is an operation that allows us to determine the original function from its derivative, all right? So hang on there, we can do this. Proceed with the discussion on anti-differentiation with the parts of an anti-differentiation expression. So this is how they would look like. So this here, the stylized S, is what we call the integral sign, or also known as the integration symbol. Integration symbol. Now, the function that we have here, this is actually a derivative, and we are reminded that it's a derivative because of the notation dx. So what we call f of x here is integrand. Ayan. Tapos itong d of x, this now tells you the differentiation variable. Differentiation variable. So, it's not always d of x, just like when we were solving implicit, diba? Sometimes it's dy, dv, dt, ganyan. Depende sa ibinigay sa inyong variable on that function, okay? So, the differentiation variable tells you that your given function here is already a derivative and that you're looking for the original function, plus it tells you the variable that you will use for that certain function. And the result now is the antiderivative. Antiderivative or the integral. This is the integral. Now, on the perspective of diffcal, let's say you're looking at this in terms of diffcal, in terms of differential calculus. This is the original function and this is the derivative. That is in terms of diffcal. Now, in integral, this is the integrand. The result is the integral or the antiderivative. Okay? So, please take a screenshot of this for your reference. And then, we'll be moving the slide in 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, part 2 na po tayo.